Thinking about it, what a strange old trip to the coast that was at the weekend. We popped into Eastbourne and went into town, and I obviously went into CeX, where I picked up two extremely rare titles that I've been after for a very long time at a good price. But what were they? Hi, my name's Cole. Today's video, we're going to be having a chat about the latest trip to Eastbourne. Now, if you don't know where Eastbourne is, it's in East Sussex on the south coast here in the UK. It's a nice place to go, a lovely beach. It was a strange old trip for all the good reasons, apart from, now I will mention this, the toilets. Visited Eastbourne roughly around about July, the last time I went. And when you travel an hour and a half to get to these places, you need the loo, obviously. Now, back in July, the toilets were free. This time, they were a shocking £1. There's barriers going across. I didn't even touch those barriers, and the alarms were going off as if it wanted me to pay £1 just to have a wee. Well, that's not going to happen, and I think Eastbourne Council, you should be disgusted for £1 for it is literally taking the piss. Anyway, I've mentioned that. It was a strange old trip because Eastbourne is roughly around about 55 to 60 miles away, and I got spotted. A guy came up to me and said my YouTube name, Carlini09. I was in WH Smith's at the time, and I was quite taken back because, as I said, it's 60 odd miles away. You don't expect that. I haven't got many subscribers, and I was very quiet, which isn't normally me. So I just want to apologise to that guy. And if you're watching, please do get in the comments, get involved in the comments and just say who you are, because you might have your own YouTube channel and I just did not realise. And that isn't me at all. And I was a bit quiet. So that was quite strange. As I said, for a good reason. The first one was that. The second one, I've recently just watched the Da Vinci Code, if I can get my words out, the Da Vinci Code. And we went into the British Heart Foundation and spotted this. If you can see it from that glare, the Mona Lisa. Now, the lady said, oh, you're not going to get rich, and made a little joke of it, and we went, oh no, obviously, you know, like that. But yeah, so it's a Mona Lisa. Now this frame, if you can see from that picture, is really, really old. Well, it looks old. Now I was going to take this out the frame and put it in a modern frame until I turned it round. If you turn it round, it's got this paper over it. Now I've Googled that, and the cheapest one I could see on eBay, Google, for that Mona Lisa is roughly around about £109. So I'm just wondering, that was £5. So I'm just wondering if we picked up a picture for £5, but it's worth a lot more. Interesting. What I'm trying to say is it was very strange because you watch the Da Vinci Code and all of a sudden you pick up the Mona Lisa in the local charity shop down in Eastbourne, and like the lady turned around and said that only came in today, so that was strange. So not only have I been spotted, I've got the Mona Lisa. The third and the most important one was the two extremely rare pickups. Popped into CeX. Now I popped into CeX to get this. The Wild Robot from CeX. Haven't seen this at the time. I did see it last night. Really good film. And I was in a queue and I turned round and spotted the SteelBooks are all on display, which I think is such a good idea because you can look at these SteelBooks and see what condition they are in. You go to other CeX stores and they're all behind the counter, and you don't want to queue up just to find and ask. I mean, I've been there, and the staff even hold on to the SteelBook and won't let you properly properly look at the SteelBook because they think you're going to steal it. But you need to SteelBook, get it? But you need to see what condition that's in. You don't want dents and scratches on these SteelBooks. So to have them on display, I thought was a good idea. So I turned around, saw these SteelBooks. These two were shining at me like a bright light. I did not know that these two SteelBooks were even on a Zavvi exclusive limited edition SteelBook. Never knew they came out on them. I've wanted them on Blu-ray for a long time. So to find them on a shelf in the SteelBook section was just pure gold. I'm going to give you a clue, okay? So the character's name is Benjamin Gates. His partner was Riley. Have you got it yet? Stars Nicolas Cage. You probably have now. Of course, I have picked up the limited edition Zavvi SteelBooks for
National Treasure.
This one was £30, which I feel is a little bit pricey for a SteelBook. That was until I checked Amazon. Amazon, it's retailing at £169. And I also checked eBay. Now eBay, they're selling it at 104 to 109. So I think I've got a little bit of a bargain, especially when I didn't know that these even existed in a SteelBook. The only problem with these two SteelBooks, it's missing the cardboard J card from the limited edition Zavvi exclusive. So, I mean, I don't suppose any of you have that out there, but if you do have two J cards for National Treasure and National Treasure 2, please get in contact.
The unfinished pyramid, the all-seeing eye.
So let's take a closer look at the SteelBook for National Treasure. We've got National Treasure on the front with that pyramid with the eye there. Nicolas Cage going across. It's in this goldy yellowy colour. It's like a rusty colour, but when it catches the light, it looks really good. It's not really catching the light that well on camera. If we take it round to the spine there, it's got Disney National Treasure there. That's how it's going to sit on the shelf if you can pick any of these up. You just got a bit of the light there. Taking it round to the back, we have got our main man, Nicolas Cage. Inside it looks like this. I think it's a... Oh, I'm sorry about that glare. There you go. Inside looks like this.
I'm going to steal the Declaration of Independence.
Ben?
The Blu-ray disc looks like this. Now, it is a Blu-ray, so I do feel... I know it's blue for Blu-ray, but I do feel they should have done a little bit better for that, especially when you bring out a limited edition SteelBook. So there is the Blu-ray disc. With this removed, it looks like this. This page, I think, could have been better. It's quite plain in there. Although this is a copy of the Congress, you can just about work out 4th of July up there at the top. But all this is extremely hard to read. You would need a magnifying glass. Taking it round for the SteelBook fully opened, looks like this.
Did Bigfoot take it?
So that was the Zavvi exclusive limited edition SteelBook for the movie National Treasure. It would not be complete without the Zavvi exclusive limited edition SteelBook for the movie National Treasure 2, The Book of Secrets, which was right next door to that one. And here it is. Again, it's in amazing condition. It's not catching the light as much as you can just see that eye in the triangle there.
You know what it means?
The president's secret book.
Come on, it's a myth.
It contains all of our nation's secrets. The JFK conspiracy and Area 51.
£20 for this SteelBook, which is a bargain. I could not find this on Amazon. I did find it on eBay, and there's a few on eBay varying from $74.99 to $104 for this SteelBook. That is a huge saving. £20. If you paid £100 plus on eBay, that's £80 more for a SteelBook. absolute bargain. Really happy with this one. Let's take a closer look at this. And if we turn it round again to the back there, we have Benjamin Gates on there, back there, obviously Nicolas Cage. If we take it round to the spine, we are labelled with Disney, the National Treasure 2. If we bring in the first one, if I sit them on the shelf for you like that, that's how they would look on the shelf. National Treasure 2. Sits nicely together. Again, this one sadly is missing the cardboard J card, which is a little bit frustrating, but for the price, I can't grumble. So let's take a look at National Treasure 2, the Book of Secrets. Inside the SteelBook looks like this. Again, I know it's a Blu-ray, but it's a big letdown. There is no picture on that Blu-ray there, which is a shame, I feel. The discs themselves are in perfect condition. With the discs removed, I do apologise for that glare. We have a scene from the film National Treasure 2, Book of Secrets. We've got our characters Benjamin Gates, Riley and Abigail as well. If we turn the SteelBook around, fully opened on the rear, the picture does not match the front.
Riley, what do you see?
Death and despair. Mostly death.
And those were the two extremely rare pickups I found in CeX. I've never seen them before. I probably never will see them anywhere in a CeX again. You never know. I did not expect to have them here today, and I'll explain why in a moment. But it was a weird, strange trip to Eastbourne for all the good reasons. Being spotted for the first time. I have been spotted before in your local area. I can understand if you're in your local area, but not 60 odd miles away in Eastbourne. And I was in WH Smith's at the time. So hello again if you are watching, and do please let me know if that is you and you are watching in the comments below, because I'd love to get in contact with you, because I was a little bit quiet and taken back. But watching the Da Vinci Code, which is all about the Mona Lisa, and then having this pop up in the British Heart Foundation, it is an extremely old print. I know it is an old print. I wanted to put it in a new frame, basically. I didn't show you, and I will show you now. If you can read that down below, it's all crooked. And that was the reason for straightening it up and putting it in a new frame. But I'm not going to now. I'm going to keep it in the original frame. Again, that was a bit of a coincidence. Then going in and wanting to pick up this, the Wild Robot, because I've wanted it for ages. They only had one in stock. I didn't check the stock. It was just lucky that they had that. Had they not have had that, I probably wouldn't have checked out the SteelBooks, because I wouldn't have been in the queue and turned around, because the SteelBooks, I think, were next to the DVD stroke games. So I wouldn't have even looked at the SteelBooks. So that was a coincidence as well. I wouldn't have got these SteelBooks, because if you're going to have SteelBooks that rare, that is a total of £50. I haven't got the money to spend £50 on SteelBooks. So to have these two in my collection now, I need to say a big thank you to Caroline, who brought these for me, because I wouldn't have picked them up. I wanted them, but I wouldn't have picked them up. So a big thank you for Caroline for buying me these, and I am so pleased to have these two, because they are my own little treasure. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. Stay there, Mona. I nearly knocked her over. Thank you so much, stay. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this chat about Eastbourne. And if you're watching Eastbourne Council, don't charge a bloody £1 to have a piss. Sorry, but it needed to be said. said it's a rip-off. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. If you like this video, give it a like. Also, don't forget to share and subscribe if you can. If you have got the National Treasure Zavvi SteelBooks, let me know in the comments as well down below. Thank you so much, guys. Take care, and I'll see you all, because I'm not getting my words out, in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.